There is no greater return on investment a society can receive than that which they place into a child's education. After all, what could be more important than investments in helping mold our future leaders, workforce, and educators? Research shows early childhood education has a significant impact on academic and social success of children, as well as the economic success of a community.
We in America believe that everybody should have the opportunity to be a success. And our children are our success. That's the only thing we leave on this planet that is our future. And if we do not invest in early education programs for the youngest among us, we will never ever be able to progress as a society, as a nation, or leave our mark into the future. Because high quality early education programs are essentially where our children are molded, formed, and they become the future leaders of our societies.
The reality is, quality early childhood education remains a struggle for many working families to afford, making the need for consistent, adequate public funding for such programs paramount.
We're going to be working with the policymakers in Sacramento to make sure that they understand that investing in early education programs for all children is a priority in this state.
Established in 1943, the California Child Development Administrators Association, or CCDAA, is a statewide nonprofit organization supporting publicly funded early childhood education programs and their leaders, believing that children of California deserve the best programs and services the state can deliver in order for them to excel and thrive in school and throughout their lives. CCDAA provides exemplary training for early care and education professionals and advocates for California families.
The mission of CCDAA is to educate and inspire leaders in state-funded early education programs. We define the leader as both the educator and administrators of programs, as well as the parents of the children who receive our benefit. And so really we find our role in the state of California is to provide advocacy for both of those leadership groups to be able to advocate for high quality early learning for California's low-income children.
CCDAA is a highly focused and committed group of professionals providing strong leadership and technical assistance to the early childhood education field through events and workshops like this one, recently held in Sacramento. All of its members share a common goal: to work together to solve problems, develop best practices, and be a passionate advocate for children in California.
Workshops similar to these contribute to our mission by providing cutting-edge information that affects the field of early education. So curriculum, research, rule changes, regulation changes. We really pride ourselves on providing administrators and educators with up-to-date information, research, so that they can go back to their programs and serve the parents and children better.
Every child deserves the opportunity to succeed through education. CCDAA supports the growing number of powerful voices fighting for change in state and federal legislation that positively affect the families and children they serve.
When Carson was about 2.5 years of age, my daughter and I realized that there was something not happening with his speech development, that there was some kind of a hiccup that was going on with his ability to communicate words to us. And so we really wanted to try and figure out what it is we could be doing to help him. So we went to the school district and they put Carson in what they call a special day school. And it's a state preschool classroom with other children who have other kinds of needs. And Carson was going there 2 mornings a week to be able to help him with his speech. I know what early intervention did for Carson. I can see it in that little boy. I know the difference that has been made in his life going forward. And I think it is a responsibility that we all have as adults and educators to make sure that all of our children have that early intervention. There's no reason that any child in this state should be starting kindergarten without the early intervention they need to be successful in that process.
CCDAA's motto is many voices, one message. Many voices being all of the different types of families and children we serve across the state of California, as well as the many different educators that provide those services. The one message is that every child in California deserves a quality early learning experience, birth through 5.
Without that opportunity of early education programs for all families, we would be losing out on some of our potential leaders, some of our potential artists, some of our potential engineers, Nobel Peace Prize winners. All of those things we want as a society, we would lose out.
Some of the most amazing things and feedback that we've received has always been from those benefiting the most from our care. Whether it be a teen parent who lets us know that she was able to graduate from high school because her infant was in a high quality, safe environment while she was graduating. We also hear from single mothers and fathers who were able to keep their job, support their family, and not go back on welfare because of these programs. The best part of my job of working for CCDAA, not only is it an amazing organization, but you truly feel you're making a difference at the end of the day, both by closing the achievement gap for low-income children when they start kindergarten, as well as helping to end the cycle of poverty.
Educating and inspiring leadership in child development, CCDAA continues to make a huge difference in helping California's children reach their full potential. Learn more today about the California Child Development Administrators Association. Many voices, one message. For more information on how to donate or become a member, go to ccdaa.org or call 916-443-5919.